What's up, everyone? The Serbian News said Vanessa Guillen. She was a part of the 3rd Cavalry Regiment. She worked at Fort Hood Armory area, Fort Hood, Texas, and she joined the United States Army back in 2018 in June. And she ended up missing since April 22nd. Now, it was due to someone that she worked with. Before then, she was sexually assaulted, from her superiors. Now, she was going to write a report. She was talking to her mother about this, and I think it was this Mr. Aaron Stevenson. He worked with her. He was there since 2017, and he beat her. He beat her with a hammer, severely to death, and he ended up calling his married girlfriend, whatever, to get rid of the body, dispose the evidence and try to burn her and everything. So he unsuccessfully did that. So he ended up, it was kind of like very difficult for him to disclose information on how he got out of base from doing that. I'm pretty sure it was like either his superiors was on it or in on it or whatever, man. It's freaking ridiculous. But they end up moving and putting a body in the trunk or whatever, and end up just chopping her body up with this machete. And I believe like a few days ago, Texas sheriffs, they ended up finding like one of her remains. Okay, they ended up finding her remains, and they pronounced that she was dead. And of course, the suspect, he killed himself. And I think they're still doing a thorough investigation of the superiors, and it's kind of sad because you got your own leadership. And because I'm in the military, and accountability, that's the first thing they do. They always have like an attendance, like you go to school or college or whatever, they have an attendance before they even start their duties. They make sure that everyone is there. They have a supervisor, they have a fire team lead, make sure everyone is there where they need to be. Okay, and if you're not there, then they gonna consider like call a friend. They're gonna actually go to your dorm. They have a recall rosters. There's many different variations for to make sure someone is actually there on time and where they need to be in order to start their daily business. And when I seen this, I was like, okay, this is kind of odd. She's been missing since April. Something's not right. Like, I wonder if the colonel in that situation what is he doing? Is he setting up meetings? Is he trying to make sure she didn't go AWOL or anything? Like, how did they clean up the blood in that type of sense? Like, who was working on shift? Not just right at the FBI, really get the superiors and anyone who was involved, try to not disclose any information and tell them what type of routes to take. I'm pretty sure they was all in on it, man. And I just really felt really bad for the family. Justice will be served for them, regardless of race. This was a Hispanic woman, man. She was only 20 years old. She was an avid runner. I believe she was 5'2", weighed over 126 pounds. Just trying to, get her career started. And I'm not sure what the reasons why she joined, but a lot of people join the military for, just benefits, man, education benefits. And like, I'm in school, you got your tuition assistance that'll pay for that type of stuff, man, to get you going in the world. Job skills, to get out of their neighborhood. And you see someone, because of their evil and wickedness, someone that you work with on a day-to-day basis, gonna turn on you and kill you for whatever reason, man. And it's a very scary thing, man. Serving our country here, and she ended up dying like that. It's just sad. And don't get me wrong, like, people in the civilian world, this stuff happens all the time, but this hit home a little bit, man. She didn't deserve that. She deserved to be with her family, enjoy this 4th of July weekend. And so as I'm thinking about this, as we going around to our family and traveling, just think about the people who lost their lives, man, too. Due to the pandemic, and just in general in the history of the 4th of July as well. Just think about the fallen soldiers here, due to domestic causes, or due to their fellow soldier, their fellow airmen, the people that's betraying them for whatever reason. Tomorrow is never promised, and this is why I harp on, do everything you can as a human being. Love, laugh, man, and live and grow, and don't overthink things, and just be the best person you can be. Have a goal, have an agenda, because you never know, man, when life will take you away. And these people just are crazy, man. And Satan is really working overtime and going into the minds of the people to hurt his loved ones. That's all it is. He's trying to make a mockery of God's image. That's all he's trying to do. So here to see, kill, and destroy. But if this young lady doesn't get justice, I know that God will take care of it. I know that sounds crazy, but he will. Vengeance is his, and he's going to have to pay for that. You killed to self-suicide and you kill someone. Come on, man. That's crazy. I don't know if they have any type of relationship as far as dating wise. You got to, I'm trying to really go into, I guess, real detail on how, what inspired them to do that, but at the same time, why get into the sexual harassment, the sexual assaulting this young lady? She probably curved him, whatever, and he got upset. But this is one of the type of beta male characteristics. Instead of him focusing on his job and moving forward and affiliating himself with people that cares for him, he's going to go out and participate in killing a young person, an innocent person, and risking your whole career. And I think this is why he's decided to kill himself as well, because he's like, okay, well, it's one we live in. I don't want to suffer the severe consequences of me going to jail or prison and serving life. I'm probably facing a death penalty, because that's the death penalty in Texas. It's freaking crazy, man. So discourage your families. Just keep the Lord first. Rest in peace to Vanessa Guillen. That's all I really have to say. You guys continue to like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Deuces.